Financial minimalism is not about living like a monk. It is about removing the expenses that quietly make you work longer than necessary. Most people do not lose their future in one dramatic mistake. They lose it through small automatic payments, upgraded habits, unused services, and lifestyle decisions that never get questioned again. Here is the practical truth. Early retirement is not only about how much you invest, it is also about how much your life costs every month. If your lifestyle needs $4,500 a month, your freedom number is much higher. If you reduce that to $3,200 without losing quality of life, you do not just save money, you lower the amount of wealth required to become free. Start with a 72-hour expense freeze. Do not cancel anything yet. Do not buy anything that is not essential. For 3 days, every time you want to spend, write it down instead. This creates distance between impulse and action. The goal is not punishment. The goal is visibility. You cannot optimize what you keep doing automatically. Print or export the last 90 days of transactions. Then classify each line into 4 groups: essential, recurring, impulse, and waste. Do not guess. Look at the actual history. The bank statement is not judging you. It is showing your real operating system. Most breakthroughs happen when people see the gap between what they believe they value and what they actually fund. Subscriptions are dangerous because they survive after your attention moves on. Cancel anything you have not used in 30 days. Cancel duplicate tools. Cancel free trials that became paid habits. Cancel services you keep because maybe someday sounds responsible. If you truly need it later, you can restart it. But do not let forgotten services charge rent inside your future. Use the 30-day proof rule. Pause a service for 1 month. If your life gets worse in a measurable way, bring it back. If nothing changes, it was not a need. This removes guilt from the decision. You are not becoming cheap. You are running an experiment. The best budget is not built from opinions. It is built from evidence. The convenience tax is not one delivery order. It is the repeated habit of paying extra because your system is weak. Delivery fees, rush shipping, ATM charges, late fees, app markups, last-minute purchases. Build simple friction in the right places. Plan meals twice a week. Keep basic supplies at home. Set autopay for fixed bills. Convenience should be a tool, not a permanent leak. For many households, the vehicle is the silent second rent. The payment is only the beginning. Insurance, fuel, maintenance, parking, repairs, and depreciation often cost hundreds more every month. Do the real math. If you can move closer to work, drive a reliable used car, share a vehicle, use public transport, or reduce one car from the household, the impact can be larger than cutting coffee forever. Housing is the giant lever. A cheaper subscription saves $10. A smarter housing decision can save $500, $1,000, or more every month. This does not mean everyone should move tomorrow. It means you should calculate the trade. Rent, utilities, furniture, commute time, insurance, taxes, and maintenance. If your home is stealing your ability to build wealth, the comfort may be more expensive than it looks. Some expenses are not for comfort. They are for identity maintenance. The phone upgrade, the restaurant you cannot afford, the apartment chosen to impress people who never see your bank account. Ask one brutal question. Would I still buy this if nobody could notice it? If the answer is no, you are not buying value. You are renting an image. Cutting expenses fails when it leaves an empty space. Replace the behavior. If restaurants are your social life, host a simple dinner. If shopping is stress relief, build a walking routine. If paid apps are scattered everywhere, choose one free tool and standardize it. Financial minimalism works when it preserves the real benefit while removing the overpriced delivery mechanism. Online spending is engineered to remove thinking. Your job is to add thinking back. Delete saved cards from shopping apps. Turn off deal notifications. Use a 48-hour wish list for non-essential purchases. Unsubscribe from promotional emails. You are not relying on willpower. You are redesigning the environment so every purchase has to earn its place. The biggest mistake after cutting costs is leaving the savings loose. If you cancel a $20 subscription, automate $20 into your emergency fund or investment account the same day. If you reduce insurance by $80, move $80 before it gets absorbed by random spending. Reclaimed capital needs a destination, or it disappears back into the lifestyle. $100 per month does not feel life-changing today, but invested consistently, it can become serious money over decades. The point is not the exact projection. The point is direction. Every recurring expense has a future value. When you keep a useless cost, you are not only paying this month, you are giving up what that money could have become. The goal is not the cheapest life. The goal is the minimum viable lifestyle, the lowest cost version of life that still keeps you healthy, connected, productive, and proud. Keep the spending that genuinely supports your body, relationships, work, learning, and joy. Cut the spending that only creates noise. Minimalism is not less of everything. It is more control over what matters. Your expenses will creep back if you never review them. Schedule a quarterly overhead meeting with yourself. Review recurring charges, insurance rates, phone plans, utilities, housing decisions, debt costs, and any habit that quietly expanded. This meeting can recover more money than a weekend side hustle because it improves the system you live inside every day. Do not only track net worth, track your freedom gap. This is the distance between your monthly living cost and the income your assets can produce. When you reduce expenses, the gap shrinks immediately. When you invest the savings, the asset income grows over time. This is why overhead reduction is so powerful. It attacks the problem from both sides. A cut is only good if it lasts. If removing something makes you miserable, do not force it blindly. Redesign it. Maybe you keep one meaningful dinner out, but remove 5 random deliveries. Maybe you keep the gym you actually use, but cancel the apps you forgot. Sustainable minimalism is not deprivation. It is precision. Exit velocity is the point where your money system starts pulling you toward freedom faster than your lifestyle pulls you backward. Every useless cost you remove is a sandbag dropped from the rocket. Every automated investment is fuel added to the engine. You do not need a perfect life. You need a lighter one, aimed in the right direction. Financial minimalism is not about cutting joy. It is about cutting drag. When your life becomes lighter, your income travels farther. Your investments grow faster. Your freedom number gets smaller. Start with one statement, one recurring charge, one decision you have not questioned in years. Trim the overhead, capture the savings, buy back your time.